Today is Sunday, September 13th. If my father was alive, today would be his 95th birthday. I miss him so much. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dad. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Oh, I miss him so much. He died in 1983. It's been a long time. But we have people here on Earth celebrating their birthday today. So we're going to celebrate their birthdays. Because today is Crystal Saiz, S-A-I-Z. So it's Crystal's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Crystal. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Jimmy Solomon's birthday. So Jimmy gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jimmy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And also, it's Marie Perez's birthday. So many birthdays, I love it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And I know her channel name is Roman's Joy, but I don't know what her first name is, but I'm going to sing to Roman's Joy because today's her birthday. Or his. I don't know. It's there. It's a new proper pronoun, there. Oh. Anyway, it's Roman Joy's birthday, so let's just get to singing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Roman's Joy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, my plan for today is to get a drink of water first. I got a little frog in my throat. Is to stay on track. I'm going to have an odd combo today. For breakfast, I'm going to have a salad. I'm going to have a salad with some cottage cheese, and then for lunch, I'm going to have an egg and a grape. I should switch it around, but I'm not going to do that. But for lunch, I'm going to have an egg and a grapefruit and a banana and a cup of tea. And then for dinner, I'm going to have my chili and my ham sandwich that I was going to have yesterday with some sugar-free Jell-O pudding for dessert. And then maybe for a snack, I'll have a quarter cup of nuts. So I planned out my day, so I'm going to stay on track. I didn't walk this morning because I get up, take my shower, and then I watch TV on, watch my Mass service on YouTube on TV. And then I might go for a walk this afternoon. I did wear shorts today because it's warmer. We had a little bit of a warm front come in. We had some rain last night. Not as much as we were supposed to get, but we just got a little bit of rain. So, plan on doing that. I'm sure Denise will walk with me again. Her and Kylie already walked this morning, but I'm sure if I ask, she'll walk again. If not, I'll just walk by myself. That's not a problem. But, okay, I did start to do a rant, and it was too bad. It was just a bad rant. So I edited that out, and I'm going to start again because I did my birthday songs, and so I just wanted to get on to the fact that I started to say that this year, I started the year off with the word determination being my word, and my word was going to be getting me to my goals this year. And my goals this year were to reach a 100-pound loss and to get into Wonderland. And I have 6 pounds to go to my 100 pounds, and I have 10.1 pounds to get to Wonderland, so I know I'm going to do it. So even though determination is still going to be my word of the year, I like to finish the year now with a new word, and my new word is understanding. As you saw in my opening thumbnail, we have to understand why we judge ourselves. Why we do. Why do we judge ourselves on how we look? Why do we worry about how big we are, how small we are, our different attributes that we don't really like? I don't really like my big butt, but you know, it's part of me. But understand that people aren't judging you for how you look. People are judging you for how you act. And they're judging you for how your soul is. And you can be the skinniest, perfect figure, most beautiful woman in the world, or man, handsomest man in the world. But if you spew hate, people aren't going to understand you, and they're not going to judge you by how you look. They're going to judge you by how you act. And so I just think that we should finish the year with understanding for everybody. We have our elections coming up. We need to understand people's point of views. We don't need to attack people anymore. We just don't. Just like you wouldn't attack someone for being overweight. Well, some people do, but you shouldn't. You should judge people by who they are. People can have political beliefs that you don't necessarily agree with, but understand that they have a right to think the way they want to think. And you have a right to think the way you want to think, but you shouldn't impose your beliefs and your thoughts on them if they don't want to receive them. So try to be a little bit more understanding is I guess my point. Because the quote that I ended up with on this video, it kind of implied that there's only 2 days that you can't change, and that's yesterday and tomorrow. And I don't agree with that. I think that you can't change yesterday. You have to understand that if you did something wrong yesterday, you can't change it. It's there. It's history. It's happened. You got to move on. But you can understand that you can change today, and you can really change tomorrow. You could really make a point of today looking at someone through their lens, looking through their eyes and see what they see and try to understand them a little bit better. And then you still have tomorrow. If you mess up today, you always have tomorrow. And that's the same as your weight loss. Understand that if you screwed up yesterday, today is a new day, and you can get right back on track. If you screw up today, tomorrow is a new day, and you can start again. I think that with these seasons passing now, because even though it's still officially summer, once Labor Day comes, summer's really technically over. But this is a new season, and with every season things change. And you know, spring bring the flowers. Now fall will bring the leaves falling, and you know, the cool Christmas of the evenings, depending on where you live. And so I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh, it's just like everything changes. So that now that the season's changing, maybe you can change your understanding of other people's thoughts and beliefs and try to see things through their eyes. I think that if we had a little bit more understanding in this world, it would be a better place, no matter where you live. I think everybody can use a little bit more understanding in their life. So that's my plan for the rest of this year. I'm still going to have determination as my word, but I'm also going to have understanding, because you know, on Facebook you're seeing so many things, and people are saying things that you know you thought you knew them. You really thought you knew them, and then you see stuff that they put on Facebook, and I'm including myself in this, because I'm sure people see stuff that I put and they think, oh, I didn't know that about her. But try to understand where people are coming from. And I do really believe that if we take just a half a second before we make that first judgment, try to think to ourselves, wait a minute, I want to understand why they're saying this. I want to understand why they believe this. I want to understand why they think this. How many of you have friends that are overweight and they just have a very low opinion of themselves? Try to understand where they're coming from. Understand why they think that, and then try to do your best to convince them that with your understanding, that's not how you judge them. That, you know, like you don't, you know, like I was always so big that I couldn't sit in a chair, and people didn't understand why I always stood. But maybe if somebody would have approached me differently, I might have told them, I'm embarrassed to admit that I can't fit in the chair. And then they would have a little bit more understanding, and they might have stood next to me and said, you know what, I'll stand too. You know, it's just something very small. There's something very, very small that if you looked at it from their eyes, took a step into their body and saw things how they saw things, you might understand them a little bit better. And I think if you just really took a minute, just take 1 minute today, just to sit quietly and understand something about yourself that you don't really particularly like, but understand why you don't like it, and I think that'll make a difference. I don't understand why I have to have such huge portion sizes. I know that's a silly thing to want to understand about, but I really do know that if I had cut my portion sizes down, I would probably lose weight a lot quicker. But when I really think about it, I understand that the reason I have such huge portion sizes is because I still think of myself as a big person. I don't think of myself as 94 pounds lighter. I really don't. I look at myself and I see it. I can see it when I see myself. But when I think about myself, I've always thought of myself as being thin. I don't know why, but when I see pictures and I think, oh my gosh, Sandy, you thought you were thin? Did you see that picture? Did you see what you look like? But my understanding of myself was I'm a thin person. So I have to understand that I am a smaller person now. I don't require as much food to sustain me at each meal. And I need to follow that up with another understanding of myself. And so I think if I take little steps like this and take little things each day to understand something different about myself, that by the end of the year I'll have a better understanding of myself. And if I take that extra half minute to try to see things through your point of view, whether it's political or religious or just everyday stuff, weight related, anything, that I might understand you a little bit better. And I do think that it's a word that we should all try to live by for the last 3 months of this year, is understanding. Because I think if we understand our fellow man a little bit better, it'll be a much better world to live in. I really do believe that. And it really just starts with me, and it starts with you. And I think if you follow that advice and you kind of spread it around and share it, it'll get contagious. That's my hope. That's my hope. So, understanding, my new word of the year. Hopefully I live by that. So, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. And as always, stay safe. Take a minute today to try to understand yourself and try to understand the point of view of someone you come in contact with today. Okay, guys. Okay, you guys. Oh, hey, you guys. Movie line. See you guys tomorrow.